Welcome to this Google Classroom tutorial. In this tutorial, you will learn how to create a classroom. You will learn how to invite students to the classroom or how to add students to your classroom. You will learn how to delete students from your classroom. You will learn how to share resources. You will learn how to create announcements. You will learn how to create assignments and grade the assignments. You will also learn how to delete a classroom, and last but not least, you will learn how to archive a classroom or classrooms if you have more than one classroom. Let's first define what is Google Classroom. Google Classroom is basically an application or a platform for schools that aims to simplify creating, distributing, grading assignments in a paperless way. It was introduced as a feature of Google Apps for Education on August 12, 2014. I was able here in the Garden of Sahaba Academy to start working with Google Classroom just a week after the Google Classroom was launched for users. And basically I've worked with it for a year now. The last time I checked the statistics of teachers using Google Classroom, it was more than 30 million teachers or users worldwide using Google Classroom. This is a big number for just 1 year. That proves that the application is getting popular, and simply because the application is very powerful, it's simple, and it's easy to use, as we will see in this video. Okay, how do you start your classroom? How do you create a classroom? There are things that you need to do first. Number one, you have to make sure that you are logged into your school domain. As you can see here, I am logged into my school domain, a Sahaba domain. Don't use your personal account. You have to log into the school domain. That's number one. Number two, it is recommended. It's not mandatory. It's recommended to use Google Chrome. It's easier for you to use Google Chrome when using Google Apps. And now, how do you get to the Google applications for education, also called GAF? There are several ways to access the Google Classroom app. Number one, by simply typing classroom, as you can see here, classroom.google.com. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it is to do this. I'm gonna delete that. To launch your Google Drive, the Google Drive that you have with your school, you launch it, then you open a new tab and you do the same thing, classroom. This will help you to launch the Google Classroom app in case you don't have it in your Google Apps. That's the second way to do it. Now there is another way to do it, and that is to come right here, delete that, google.com, you come right here and you just search for it. Alright, so you search for it in the list of Google Apps, but for now we will do this, classroom. Alright, and here we are. This is the first window you will see when you launch your Google Classroom app. Now, how do you start? How do you create a classroom? How do you start? You come right here, you click, and you're gonna create a class. You're not gonna join a class, you're gonna create a class because you're a teacher. For students, they're gonna join a class, but for you as a teacher, you're gonna create a class. So I'm gonna click on create a class. Now I'm gonna give a class, my classroom a name. what I'm gonna call it. I'll call it 9th grade computer science, for example. Computer science. All right, so that will serve the purpose. Okay, 9th grade computer science, and I will hit create. Now it's creating my classroom, and there it is. This is my computer science classroom. As you can see, I can stream, I can add students, and here the about button, I will explain it later on in the video. So basically this is it. Here I can make announcements, I can assign assignments, grade assignments, as we will see shortly. Now, as you can see here, this is the default theme. It's a beautiful theme if you want to keep it, or you can change it. You can change the theme. Basically, you come right here, select theme, and Google gives you a number of themes that you can choose from. These are all the themes that you can use. For instance, this is the theme that was selected for me by default, but you can change it, for instance, to this one. To this one if you want to. You see, now you have this one. Or you can upload your own theme if you have something you want to put here. For instance, let's see here, I have a I'm gonna pick a, I know I have a good picture here down here. Let's pick this one, for example. And here we have to adjust right here. Maybe a little lower, and select. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, it looks all right. But this is how you create a classroom, and this is how you change your theme if you want to. I will go back to the default theme because I don't like the picture here. Oops. Or maybe I'll choose this one. I'll use this one, something simple. This one. All right, that's better now. Okay, so basically this is how you create your classroom. I would like to show you something here. Yeah, this is the code that you will see to I'll talk about this when you invite your student, but I want to show you something that happens in your Google Drive. So the moment you start a classroom, Google will create a folder for you for this classroom in your Google Drive, the Google Drive that is assigned for you with your school. So I come here, I come to classroom. This is let's find the grade. You see here, this is Islamic Studies 10th grade and 11th and 9th grade. These are the classes that I was talking about. These are the classes of last year. So these are my classes. These classes are archived. I will show you how to archive classes and how to but today I created the 9th grade computer science class, and you can see here in its active class, that's why you see this, the icon is different from these icons. If you see here, the icon is different. So it creates for you a folder, so it's easy. So now everything your students do and everything you share with your students in this classroom, in this particular classroom, will be here in this folder, under this folder. And here, let's see, here it's empty, there is nothing there. But if I, for example, show you the 9th grade of last year, for example, and you can see assignment 10, assignment 7, all these assignments, homework, these are everything we shared is here. And of course you have to organize your Google Drive. I'll make a video for this to show you how to organize your Google Drive. As you see here, I will make a video for that in the future. But for now, as you can see, Google is very powerful. The moment you create your classroom, it creates a folder for you to organize yourself and work, make things easy for you in your classroom and to work efficiently. Now we will move to the next topic, and that is adding students or inviting students to the classroom.
The process of adding students to the classroom is very simple. You can add students in so many different ways, but in this tutorial I'm just going to show you one way to add students, which I think is the easiest way. You need to come right here and get the class code, copy it to your clipboard, then email it to your students. And here you need to email it to their school domain. You don't email it to their personal email. You have to email it to the school email using their school account. And once you email it, the student can copy the code that you see right here. He can just copy it to his clipboard, then join the classroom. Now I will show you how the student can join the classroom. Let's go to the student view now. Here I'm logged into John Smith's account. It's a make-believe student for this tutorial. So John Smith is a student of As-Sahaba, as you can see here from his account, student.assahaba.org. Now he needs to go to check his email. Okay, loading. All right, right here, class code, and here it says use this code to join the class. So he needs to copy this to his clipboard, come right here to a new tab and go classroom right here. And the student has to be logged in to his classroom, to his school account, or otherwise he cannot come right here. See here, now this is where the student can join the classroom. Just scroll down right here. And if you are a student, you have to select student. And if you are a teacher, you have to select a teacher. Don't select teacher if you are a student, because it's not going to work. So make sure you select student. So I'm going to select student because I'm logging in as John Smith. All right, now here we go to the same window that we went that we saw earlier with the teacher, and now I'm gonna paste the code that the teacher emailed me, and I'm gonna say join. All right, and there he is. So this is the student interface. This is what he sees when he logs into, when he joins the classroom. Now he sees that it's 9th grade computer science. He sees the name of the teacher, and here he has the stream just like the teacher. He has the about and the classmates instead of students for the teacher. And basically this is how you join your how you add students to your classroom. And next we will see how the teacher can interact with his students, how he can create assignments, grade assignments, create announcements, and share resources. And that's what Google Classroom is all about. So let's go for the next step now.
Now let's talk about the toolbar. And the first thing I want to explain here is the about section, which is this one right here. You have the stream section, the students section, and the about section. If you click the about section, basically here you're allowed to do the following. You can, here I can edit, see here you can put your class name, as I have it here, computer science, 9th grade. This is the description of the class, the room number, for instance I put here 12D, and this is a folder. This is a folder that is basically a shortcut to your Google Drive. So instead of doing this, come in here and let's see, go in Google to make it faster. Instead of coming here, going to the drive, double click the classroom folder, then double click the 9th grade computer science. Do that. Instead of doing all that, I can do it in one step by clicking right here, and it will take me to the 9th grade computer science folder. See, right there. So that's a good shortcut. So let's go back to our classroom interface right here. So basically here you can put the room number, like I said, the description of the class, the name of the class. You can also add materials to the About section. The materials that you can add here, or that you should add here, are the materials that the students need throughout the whole year, such as syllabus, PDF books if you have any, class description materials if you have any. All of these materials, this is the right place for them. This is the right place for them. You should not put the syllabus, for instance, in the stream section or in the announcement section, because as you add streams or as you add announcements, the older materials will go down and the newer materials will come up, and that will make it very hard for the students to find the syllabus and to find the things that they need on frequently or on daily basis. Therefore, this is the right place to place your frequently used materials. I'll just give you a description or a demonstration on how to how to add a syllabus. For instance, I'll add a syllabus here and I will call it syllabus 2015. I'm gonna click here because like I said, I try to put everything in my Google Drive. I try to organize myself and put everything in my Google Drive. So I'm gonna click on the Google Drive icon, and this is basically another shortcut that will take me to the Google Drive. So I'll click, and here I'm gonna double click on Classroom. I'll pick my computer science folder. This is a syllabus that I prepared for my students. I'm gonna click on it, then add, and that's it. And here you have added a syllabus. You just have to post it and it's done. So now the students, when they want to check the syllabus, they just have to come to the About section and it will be there for them. Next, we will talk about the stream section, and we will cover the topic of announcements and assignments. So let's move on right there. The stream section is basically your main section. This is where you're going to do most of your work. The stream section allows you to create announcements and assignments. In order to create announcements, you come right here, you click on this white space, and you're gonna type your announcement. I'm just gonna paste something that I already prepared for the video. All right, now my announcement is created. I can upload a file from my computer. I can attach a file from Google Drive. I can embed a video from YouTube, and I can attach a link. I can do all this. I want to make sure to use Google Drive to organize myself and share resources with my students, and therefore I will attach something from the Google Drive. All I do is I come here, I click on the Google Drive icon. It will take me to my Google Drive. I select this file and click add, and right here it added the file for me. Now I want to show you how you can embed a YouTube video to your announcement. So you come right here, you click on the YouTube icon, and you're gonna search for
something, I will search for computer science. All right, and I search. I will choose the first video and add. And right here, now my announcement is ready to be posted. What I can do here, I can click on the drop down arrow button that you see here. I can click on it, I can save a draft, or I can post. What I'm going to do, I'm going to post my announcement now so that my students can view it and can interact with it. Right, post. Now my announcement is posted, so my students can view it. We will go to the student interface, student section, to see how the student can view the announcement, what they can do with it. Let's go there right now. Here I'm logged in as a student, as you can see here, John Smith. I'll click here to access my classroom, and here I see the announcement that the teacher just posted. So I can open the file to read it. See, open the file like this for me. Now I can watch the video. It will take me to YouTube, and this is up to the teacher. I would rather use Google Drive. In the next section I will show you how you can use you can share videos with your students from Google Drive. Now let's assume that the student wants to send me a comment, and probably he has a question. So let's see here. He would say good video, then he would say I have a question on part, for example, part 2 of the video. Can we, or can you explain it in class? Thanks. Okay, so the student can comment and can ask questions. Now all he has to do is to post the comment, and as a teacher I will be able to view the comment and answer him and interact with him. I'm back to the teacher side here, and I'm gonna click, scroll down, and right here I can see the comment of my student John Smith. Good video, I have a question on part 2 of the video, can you explain it tomorrow in class? So this is basically everything you need to know about the announcement section. Next we will be covering the assignment part of the stream section. In this section we will cover the assignment portion of the Google Classroom. To create an assignment, you click assignment, then you need to fill some information. First you need to give your assignment a name, so I will call it assignment 1. You also can give it a description, can give your assignment a description. For instance, I will call it hardware or computer hardware. Let's call it computer hardware. Computer hardware. All right. So that's a description for my assignment. You can also set a date for the assignment, set a due date for the assignment. So here, the 2nd of July, I'm gonna make it for the 9th of July. I will give them a week to work on it. You can also set a time, and I will set the time for them as well. Now, just like the announcement, you can upload a file for the assignment, you can attach a file from the Google Drive, you can embed a video,
and you can add a link. I prefer to use Google Drive. It's more efficient and it's easier for me to organize myself, and therefore I will use Google Drive to upload a file for the students to work on. Alright, I click the Google Drive icon, takes me here, and I'll double click the classroom, 9th grade computer science, double click it, and here I'm gonna choose term 1 test for them. Okay, I click add, and here now my students will have this file to work with. I can also add a video for the students to view and to answer questions. If there is any questions I need them to answer from the video. I can use YouTube like we saw in the previous section, and I can use Google Drive. I will show you how to use Google Drive to add a video. It's easier and it's more efficient. So I click here on the Google Drive icon. I go back to my classroom. I have it here in the older class. So I'm gonna double click it, and I'm gonna look for the videos that I made here, the videos of the rightly guided caliphs. I'll choose this one for instance, then add it, and there it is. This is how simple it is. So it's better to use Google Drive for your work than going from one site to another. Try to organize yourself as much as you can within Google Drive. Now if I come here, I see few options. The first option, students can view file. These will give the students a copy of the file as read-only, meaning they can read it but they cannot edit it. The second option, students can edit file. This will allow all students editing and collaborating in one document. The last option, make a copy for each student. This will distribute a copy for each student, and individually they will be able to edit it. So I'm gonna choose this option. Now for the video, I will keep it as is. Students can view only. I don't want them to touch it. And all I do now is click assign. Okay, after I clicked assign, I have this view now. Here it tells me the number of students who have completed the assignment, and here it tells me the number of the students who have not completed the assignment. Now in case I need to edit the assignment or delete it, I come right here to these three dots, I click on it, and I can edit or delete the assignment. Now let's switch to the student view to see how the student answered the questions in the assignment. Here I'm logged in as a student. I can see the due date of the assignment, which is a week from today, and I can also see the assignment and the video that the teacher posted for us. I'm going to click on the assignment. I come to this window. I have two options: to work on the assignment or to view the instructions. I'll click on the instructions. Here it gives me all the instructions, and I can also comment, and these comments, the only one who can view them is the teacher himself. I go back here to work on my assignment. Good. As you can see, Google names the assignment for you here, John Smith, right here, and cancel. Okay, these are extra instructions that I give for my students to make sure that they answer in certain way. These are the questions. I'm just gonna make believe that I answered. All right, here just some. Okay, then I'm gonna turn in my assignment. So I click right here, turn in. it will give me a window to confirm if I want to write additional comments. If I want to write a comment to my teacher, for instance, if I have a question on something that I didn't understand, I will just write a comment here for my teacher. Let me say, okay, then turn in. And that's it. This is how you turn in your assignment. Here it says done, meaning it's turned in. And now we will go to the teacher view to see, to grade this assignment and to see how we can work with it. Here I am in the teacher view. I see that one assignment was done. I click on it, John Smith, right here. Click right here. These are the point values that you can use from 1 to 20, 50, 100. You don't need to use these point values, but they are there for you. You can change to your own. I'm just going to use these point values. I'm just going to just an error there. Okay, after I graded my assignment, I can return it to the student if I want them to fix something, and I write my comment to the student. And click return. When you return the assignment back to the student, you lose ownership of the document. Basically, you give the ownership back to the student so he can edit it and work with it again. Now I want to show you another way to make assignments. Let's assume you want the students to write an essay or to write a research paper. The best way to do it is to come right here and let's call it research paper. Research paper, and I come right here in the description part of the assignment, and I'm gonna paste this. So here I'm giving my students the instructions. Write a research paper about the history of programming instructions, and all these are the instructions that I want them to follow. And I'm gonna set maybe the 10th of July and the time also. So here I click assign and submit it to the students. Now we will go to the student view to see how we can work with this type of assignments. Here I am in the student view. I'm going to click on the research paper that was submitted to me by the teacher. It says not done, the due date. So here I have a few options to work with this assignment. Here I go back, I can see the instructions first. I see all the instructions that the teacher submitted to me, and here this is where I work. Your work space is right here. So I can either upload a Word document, Microsoft Word document if I have it. I can also use Google Apps from the Google Drive, or, which is much easier, is to come right here and create your own document. So I'm going to click here to create my own document. It's creating a document for me. Now it's created with my name right here, John Smith, okay, as a student, and I come right here, it's loading, and I answer the questions. All right, should be fine now, and then I turn it in. I do not need to make any comments. I do not have any questions, so I'm just gonna turn it in. If you want to delete a student, you need to click on the Students tab, and select the student, come right here and remove him. That's how you delete a student. Here you have the option to sort students by first name or last name. You can do that as well in this section of the students. If you want to control how the students interact in the classroom, Google Classroom, you can control that by coming here. Click here. So here the students can post and comment. You can allow it. If you don't want them to post anything, you want to allow them to comment only, you select this one. And if you want to be the only one who can post and comment, you can come right here and select this one. So you have control over the classroom and how the students can interact in it. This is another place where you can get the student code right here. And this is also another place where you can invite students. You click here and you come right here and you type their email or their name. You have to use their school account email, and you type the email here and they will appear here on this side here, and you can select them from here. So this is another way to add students. Now if you want to delete a classroom, you come right here. This is how to rename a classroom. You can change the name of your classroom. Now in the earlier version, when Google first launched the Google Classroom, you had the option to delete classroom from here, but now the only way to delete a classroom is to archive it first. So you click archive, then you delete it. You cannot delete a classroom unless you archive it. So you have to archive it first, then you can delete it. And in order to see the archived classes, you click right here, and these are my archived classes. And in order to unarchive them, you click them and you will have the option to unarchive them. And if you want to delete them, then you select the archived classes, then you delete them. This is now how you delete a class in the Google Classroom. You don't have the option from here anymore. It's not there anymore. I guess to protect the teachers from making mistakes and so on. Now if you want to suggest new features to Google, you click right here in the question mark and you select send feedback. You select it, you come right here and you type your feedback, and you type whatever you want to suggest. This is the place for it. Before we wrap up this tutorial, I would like to talk to you about the Google Classroom mobile app. You can download the Google Classroom mobile app to your Android devices, mobile devices, or to your iOS mobile devices, meaning to the Apple mobile devices, your iPhone and your iPad. It works perfectly on both platforms. You can do a lot of things with your Google mobile app. For instance, as a teacher, you can create a class, post announcements and comments, contact students, and see if students have completed an assignment. You can do all this from your mobile app. Now, as a student, you can post to the class stream, you can view, complete, and turn in assignments. In fact, I have so many students who have used their mobile devices to turn in assignments, and it worked perfectly. And also, as a student, you can join a class and you can contact your classmates from the mobile app. With this, we come to the end of this tutorial. I would like to thank you for watching, and you have a good day.